Hi, I'm Mark Graham. Today I'm going to teach you how to swap out the control board on the Chimp. Alright, to remove the control board, we're simply going to remove these two screws and pull the board out. But the harness right now is secured underneath. So the first thing we need to do is remove this bottom pan, which there's 4 screws holding it on. And that's going to give us access to cut some wire ties with wire cutters. That's going to loosen that up so we can get the board out and get it unplugged. So first thing I do, remove the bottom screws. Okay, now that I got this bottom thing removed, I can get underneath here and start cutting some ties. Alright, so we remove the bottom panel. We cut the wire ties that are securing the wires to give us some slack. So next thing to do here is just to remove the 2 screws, holding the control board on. Now we have enough slack to remove everything. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to unplug the RTD. There is different styles of boards out there, depending on what model you have. This one simply has a plug. There is some models that have this style as well. The RTD actually goes into these, and there's 2 small screws that you loosen to pull the RTD off. So depending on which size, what style you have, that's how you disconnect it. The plugs are the same. You simply pull them out and just start unplugging them. And there's board removal. Easy as that. All right, so now it's time to put the board back in. Again, depending on what type of connection you have. In this case here, we're just going to plug the RTD back in. And we're going to start putting our plugs back together. So the first one here is a purple. That is your igniter. That's going to hook up to these 2 white braided ones. The next one is green. That's your auger. That's going to hook up to the orange. Next one is the yellow. That's your fan. That's going to connect to the purple. And the black and white obviously is your black and white. We'll plug that back in. Once you get that plugged back in, you're going to want to secure the board in there and then go underneath and secure all the wires again as close as you can as they were before. And what that does, it keeps all these wires from getting caught in the fans underneath, the auger cooling fan. So get those wires tied up the best you can. Try to make sure that this wire isn't touching the back of the board. But once you get it back in there, secure the wires from underneath and you're all set.